subsidies before they expire. I'm not committing to it or not committing to it. If something passes the Senate, it would only pass on a bipartisan.
So that is the latest with that. And as you were mentioning earlier, Envy, those SNAP benefits, there's still some more ongoing litigation with that. So the Trump administration, they returned to the Supreme Court yesterday asking the justices to step in and keep those full payments frozen while the government remains shut down. This comes after the lower courts ruled that the administration must resume those full benefits for $42 million. But for now, the rulings have created a confusing patchwork of families in some states like Hawaii and New Jersey receiving their full benefits, while others in like Nebraska and West Virginia have received nothing at all.
Am I the only person who thinks folks are being too hard on Democrats with this one? You know what I mean? Democrats finally did something that they normally don't do, which is fight. And I really wish Democrats would just be honest and let people know, like, look, we tried. You saw us try. Like, we threw a Hail Mary on behalf of the American people, even though we know MAGA had zero reason to make any concessions to us. We did what we could, but we have zero power, and we couldn't get it done. And yes, we understand people are going to lose health care and risk losing health care. We know health care premiums are going to go up, but there was nothing else we could do. And they're really damned if they do, damned if they don't in this situation. Because if you don't reopen the government, now you got people not getting SNAP benefits, federal workers not getting paid. Like, they really had no other option, if you ask me.
I think people are upset that they gave up. I think for once they wanted Democrats to stay in the fight. They felt like coming off of that election last week, that they had momentum, and then they just basically gave it away.
But at what expense? That's the faith that people still have in MAGA to do the right thing. MAGA does not care. Like, they have zero reason to make any concessions to Democrats on this situation. They don't care.
I don't think MAGA has ever made a concession. I think they do what they want to do, and it is what it is. You roll with them or you get rolled over. That's what it's always been.
It's incredible to be the belief and the faith that people still have in Republicans. I just don't have any faith in them to do the right thing ever.
And really quickly, Donald Trump, he has issued a new round of pardons, this time for several allies that helped overturn the 2020 election. This includes about 77 people. Some names you might know: Rudy Giuliani, Sidney Powell, who was a former Trump attorney, and White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. Those pardons will wipe away any federal charges or potential investigations connected to their roles in trying to keep Trump in power after his 2020 loss.
I wonder how many people what president pardoned the most people? It had to be Donald Trump. Right? He just has to be, right? It seems like he just pardoned everybody.
But he's pardoning the wrong people. January 6th rioters.
Not everybody. But I just feel like usually they pardon at the end of the presidency, right before they leave. He just pardon people like it's too bad. And just pardon people. That's crazy. All right. Well,
actually, it said Franklin D. Roosevelt. So, 3,687 pardons are punished.
Damn.
1933 to 1945.
Well, that is front page news. Thank you, Mimi. In the fourth quarter.
I've been wondering, is it fair to fire the coach, man, when the players suck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you should fire a coach when you know that a coach got like great players on the field.
But when
you're not getting the best out of it.
But when you up in the fourth quarter for 4 games and you lose 4 games and you up double digits,
because the players suck.
they wouldn't suck if they were up in the fourth quarter by double digit lead. Like, the games are good. Like, we're busting ass until that fourth quarter. And
I don't
it seems like the
Giants. I can care less.
Because you don't know anything. You talking about the players suck.
They do suck, though. So y'all players don't suck.
Some
what you mean? Jack the Dog look all right, though.
Well, you didn't you?
Oh, all right. Well, you looked all right when you were playing.
Yeah, Russell Wilson starting next week.
Oh, 7 interceptions.
Yo, shut up, man. Mimi, help me.
7 interceptions by the third quarter.
Leave me alone. Come on, Mimi.
Good morning, Jess, Charlamagne, Envy. How y'all doing this morning?
Good.
Good morning. All right, so we start this hour with the latest at the airport. So even with the Senate deal to reach that shut down that news, the FAA still hasn't lifted its nationwide restrictions, meaning travelers are still facing the same headaches at the airport with no real relief in sight just yet. Now, starting this morning, the FAA is cutting flights across the country by 6%, and those reductions will keep climbing throughout the week, reaching 8% on Thursday and 10% by Friday morning. Now, the FAA, they began scaling back flights last Friday at 40 of the nation's busiest airports because of the ongoing shortage with air traffic controllers. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says the FAA won't lift the order until safety data shows that it's appropriate, but adds that the skies remain safe to fly. He says that the cuts are about managing traffic, not about grounding planes. Meanwhile, President Trump is without a paycheck, and the union says that they've been working 6 days a week, 10-hour shifts. We've been talking about this. They've been guiding planes across the country while struggling to pay their own bills. Passengers, they are also feeling the fallout. This weekend alone, there were more than 4,500 cancellations, 18,000 delays. Let's listen to some of the frustration that the passengers are feeling.
This thing is affecting, citizens, and it probably shouldn't be affecting everybody like this.
That's what I have to do. I'm going to U-Haul. And I'm going to drive a truck cross country to get back to Utah because I have to be back by Tuesday.
It's freaking frustrating. Everybody should just get along. Let's figure it out. These air traffic controllers, my safety is in their hands.
It's unbelievable embarrassing for our country. We've been here since 4 this morning. But the thing is, there's no flight to Syracuse. So we're going to Raleigh, North Carolina, then we're going to Buffalo, then someone has to pick us up.
That's crazy. It's been a right. Really embarrassing for this country.
So a lot of different array of feelings there. People renting cars, driving U-Hauls, whatever they can get because of the shortage on rental U-Haul. People are just doing whatever they can to get to where they need to be.
Yeah, all the situation maybe shows me is how much we don't understand the working class, especially when it comes to the federal workers. Like 57% of the country lives paycheck to paycheck. You want these people to come to work, they ain't thinking about